Hello, dear friend. I am Dr. Amit Agrawal, a proud member of Indian Dental Association, Deolali Nasik branch. In collaboration with Dr. Vishnu Bhandari, the president of IDA Maharashtra State branch and chairperson of Social Security Scheme, Dr. Vikas Patil, secretary IDA MSB, Dr. Pramod Gura, vice chairman IDA Maharashtra State branch Social Security Scheme, and Dr. Manish Dakadia, secretary of IDA MSB Social Security Scheme. This video is made for awareness and understanding of the amazing initiative by IDA Maharashtra branch, that is our social security scheme. In this video, we will understand what is social security scheme, why do you need SSS, how it is different from the commercially available life insurance policies, how to enroll in SSS, what are the different charges and benefits of the scheme, what are the terms and conditions to avail the claim under SSS, etc. IDA Maharashtra State Branch Social Security Scheme is basically an insurance scheme which aims to provide financial aid to the family of our fellow dentist. In an event of death or permanent disability of a dentist who is good standing member of SSS, his family will receive 200 rupees into the number of Social Security Scheme members. That amount as of now goes to approximately 2 lakhs, and the sum will increase in the proportion to the numbers of the SSS members. Now imagine if in future the contribution increases by 300 rupees, then as of the number of members today, the amount drastically increased by 1 lakh straight away. IDA Maharashtra State Bank SSS is operative from 1st of December 1999. These are its social registration number, the trust registration number, official address. The administrative year of the scheme is from November to October, and the financial year is from April to March. The concept of SSS is itself is not new. We have social security scheme in banking, in railways, social security scheme of elderly, of laborers. Then we also have Pradhan Mantri Social Security Scheme, IMA Social Security Scheme, National Pension Scheme Social Security Scheme, and the list is very long. Now, some might feel that I am very rich, I don't need SSS. But see, it is not just about money. Being a part of Social Security Scheme is a great way to help our fellow colleagues' family. He or she may be our senior, our teacher, our friend, or a fresh practitioner who may be just managing to make his financial ends meet and barely making any profit. A contribution to Social Security Scheme will provide the much needed financial support in the time of need of the family of such colleagues. Some others might feel that, okay, I already have 1 or 2 crores of life insurance policy. I don't need social security scheme. But the fact is, commercial insurance policy claims premiums are very high. Plus, they are not always paid to the deceased family. This is called something as claim settlement ratio. That is the percentage of claims paid by the company from the number of claims received to them. And it is never 100%. Now, for major players such as LIC, ICICI, Kotak, SGFC, etc., this claim settlement ratio is between 96 to 99%. So, if unfortunately your claims fall between that 2 to 3% of the category, the crores of insurance policy won't actually reach the family and it will all be rejected. So, there are various reasons why the companies reject your hefty claims. It could be non disclosure or false information at the time of filing, lapse in the policy, not appointing or updating nominee details, undisclosed medical test, and there are certain policy exclusions such as death due to suicide or drug overdose, or even if it is accident but under the influence, then also the policy is rejected, the claim is rejected. Other reasons could be hiding other insurance policies, delay in filing the claims, and so many others. Now, of these, IDA Social Security Scheme, only first two conditions are applicable. That is, non-disclosure or false information, and second is lapse in the policy. So that means if the nominal charges are not paid regularly, we will come to that about different charges, the conditions later in the video. Okay. The state office is proud to say that no claim has been rejected under Maharashtra State Bank Social Security Scheme in the last 5 years. That means 100% claim settlement ratio in the last 5 years. That's a big achievement. Now let's compare commercial insurance policies with the Social Security Scheme. Insurance policies collect heavy premiums or contributions, and from the same amount, they distribute the claim amount. The remaining amount is used for commissions, for advertisements, maintenance of infrastructure, expansion of the business, and so on. In Social Security scheme, however, there is no premium as such. The only one-time nominal entry charge and then fraternity charges as per the event of death. No commissions or advertisement costs are involved in Social Security scheme. Next, the sole purpose of insurance companies is to make profit. However, Social Security scheme is working as a non-profitable scheme, just for the benefit of fellow dentists who are part of the scheme. Family needs to apply to receive the claim and that too in a stipulated time to avail the benefit of the insurance policies. However, in Social Security scheme, after receiving the information about the event, the SSS team themselves pay the amount to the family without they need to apply for it, and that too within a week. So we are not saying that you should prefer Social Security scheme over insurance policies. Both have their own benefit, other both objectives. I personally believe everybody requires both of them. So now if you agree that yes, idea social security scheme is very promising and that you can be a part of helping hand to the disease family, let's see how we can roll in the social security scheme. Contact your local branch SSS representative. He or she will guide you with the necessary forms and process. Basically, you have to fill a Google form and keep soft copies of your Aadhaar card, PAN card, degree certificate, and DCI registration certificate. Plus, nominees Aadhaar card and PAN card, soft copy also should be kept. You will also need to enter your IDA membership number. It is better if you know the date of joining, otherwise it is okay. Once the form is filled, payment can be done online also. Now let us see the charges or fees involved in Social Security scheme. There are three types of fees involved: admission fees, administration fees, and fraternity charges. So admission fees varies for the individual based on their age of entry. So for age up to 30 years, the entry amount is 1000 rupees. For 31 to 40 years, it is 1500. If somebody is entering the scheme at 41 to 50 years, it is 2000. If 51 to 55, 6000. 56 to 60 years, 7500. And 60 to 70 years, if somebody is starting or entering the scheme, it is 15,000. Now you won't believe these charges have been same since the inception and it is totally inflation proof. Now let's say the administration fees, rupees 50 per year up to the age of 70 years. So that the amount of rupees 50 into 70 minus your age is collected at enrollment. So every year you need not pay 50 rupees again and again. And that should not become the reason for your family not getting the benefit. After the 70s of age, administrative charges of rupees 50 into 10 years is collected per decade. So up to the age of 70 years, it is collected at the time of enrollment. Once you cross the age of 70 years, 50 rupees will be collected every 10 years. Administration fees is required for regular working of the scheme, paperwork, the CA audit fees, circulars, notification, couriers, traveling to the deceased place to pay the money, and many other backstage administrative working. I'm sure the state office is putting lots of extra efforts to keep the cost to a minimum and also going beyond the call of duty to solve the cause. Now let's see the fraternity charges. These are rupees 200 to be paid at death or permanent disability of a member. So if there are 4 deaths in a year, it will be 200 rupees into 4, that is 800 rupees. And if there are no death in that year, it will be zero contribution. Now, as of now, at the time of enrollment, 5 death charges are collected in advance. That is 1000 rupees is collected in advance at the time of enrollment. Why? So that in the case of event, Social Security scheme need not wait for all the members to send the money and then give to the family. After that amount is utilized later, at every event of death, each member has to pay 200 rupees only. Imagine if it is 300, the amount will exponentially increase. So the contribution might increase to 300 rupees per fraternity in future. That is still pending. So in a nutshell, the total amount at enrollment would be admission fees based at the entry of age, plus administrative fees, that is 70 years minus your age, plus fraternity charges of 1000. So the calculation is actually very simple. Your local branch social security scheme representative will help you to evaluate the enrollment cost. These calculations might, however, change if there is any change in the fraternity charges in the future. Now, let's see what are the terms and conditions for availing the benefit of Social Security Scheme settlement. Number one, you should be a member in good standing. So, what do you mean by a member in good standing? A regular member of ideal local branch, a regular member of Social Security Scheme, and paying all the dues or fees on time is a member of good standing. Second is the benefit of the scheme will be applicable 12 months after joining the scheme. This clause is not applicable in case of an accidental death. Third, membership will be valid from the date of realization of check. So if the amount is paid in check, if you pay online, the effect starts immediately. Members should be less than 70 years of age at the time of joining the scheme. If a member voluntarily retires, he or she is not eligible for any refund or claim settlement benefit. Now let's see revival of membership. So if for any reason a member discontinues his or her membership and wants to make it active again, he or she will have to pay the following charges. Number one, annual administrative charges and fraternity contribution for the lapsed year, and rupees 25 per month as a fine for total lapse period. Recently, the head office has declared great news. It's a cherry on the cake. All contributions to the Social Security Scheme will get 50% tax benefit in income. Now, this is the link for IDA Maharashtra State Bank Social Security Scheme Constitution document. Here you will find all the necessary details regarding the Social Security Scheme. The present contribution, the present presentation, most of the matter is taken from this constitution document plus additional inputs from the state. I hope through this video, we have clarified a lot of things related to Social Security Scheme. If there are still further queries, you can contact the local branch SSS representative. If required, he or she can connect you to the state representative also. Following are the contacts detail of the concerned person. So you can note down the mobile numbers. You can contact any of us. So what are you waiting for? Enroll now. I would like to take this opportunity to thank my daughter, a grade 8 student, Miss Chehek Agrawal, who is the youngest certified white hat junior and an app maker. She converted my boring PowerPoint slides into a beautiful video. Hats off to her efforts. I would like to thank the State Social Security Scheme Office for their support and contribution to make this video, to IDA Devlali branch member committees for their motivation, and to the founder of Social Security Scheme, most of whom I believe are in Nasik itself. Thank you so much.